Oh my God, I cannot believe this journey here in Los Angeles is absolutely ridiculous. All I have to say is that, Justin Bieber, you have a lot of explaining to do. You know what he did now? Tapping into my energy. You know what he did now? Now he took off to India with Jennifer Lopez. Is that even your truth, Justin? Is that energy your truth? What kind of house did you come from? Did you come from an Indian Spanish house? Why can't you just like stay in your own energy? Justin's a scatterbrain. You can clearly see it. He's so narcissistic. He's just so random. How are you? He made a all of a sudden one day he'll wake up and he'll be like, oh yeah, let's do Twitch. And then he went and rented this whole warehouse and he's sitting around playing in a ball, playing like a baby, and then sitting on a couch and then making up all this fake drama. And then all of a sudden he runs to go take a plane to India. You're crazy. I keep telling you, Justin's a liar. He did not come from my household. I'm Jamaican, and Jamaican people, they were West Indian people. West Indian, meaning that we do have Indian blood. I don't know where Justin Bieber's coming from with his wickedness. He's so crazy. Every single time, like, if God speaks something in my life, Justin's the one he wants to jump ahead, trying to take things that doesn't belong to him. And he needs to give it up. You've been doing this for how many years now? It's not your truth. It's not your energy. You need to give it up. He's honestly, Justin is such a loser to the point where it's like, what is the whole point of you? You trying to sacrifice me for all this glamour. You have a lot of explaining to do, Justin. A lot. He's just not bright. Like, God didn't call him to do these things. He's not smart at all. There's not much there's not much up in his noggin. It's just Satan. You know, the devil is jealous of people. Justin Bieber is run by the devil, and he's jealous of me and my life and my spirit and my energy. He's jealous of my past life. I mean, come on, like just somebody living their regular everyday, going to work, doing their 9 to 5. Like, why would you sit around and be jealous of that? Out of my life, how we had to get up and go do a 9 to 5 and go bust our butt to pay our bills. How we had to bust our ass to go keep a roof over our head. Why would Justin go and sit around in West Hollywood and be jealous of my hustle from back in the day? You can't see that he's sick. I cannot stand him. He's weird. You're a weirdo. And you have some nerve trying to like, you covet my life and my household. You don't even, it's to the point where I still don't even know this clown. Isn't that crazy? Can you imagine you had your house and you have some random person being jealous because you're living in your house and paying your bills? And Justin Bieber's in Hollywood talking about, oh yeah, look at me. I'm a clown. This was my past life. No, it wasn't, Justin. It wasn't your past life. Didn't I already explain like how many videos ago about what you were doing in your past life in the early 2000s? What were you doing in 2012, 2000 and no, what was he doing in 2011, 2012, 2013? You were filling yourself with you were with Usher and Diddy. That's where you were. You weren't in Canada working a 9 to 5. That's what I was doing. I cannot stand them. You're so dumb, man. It's time for the truth to come out. Justin Bieber, you're not me. You're not a black female. You didn't come from my household. You're not part of my bloodline. You're not black. Okay, you didn't come from my mother's side and you didn't come from my father's side. There's no type of recollection. There's no type of connection. It's this false core that you're using satanic practices, and it's all false. You're jealous of me because I'm a black Jew, and I'm trying to tell you right now that you cannot reflect off of me because you are racist. You understand? Meaning, like, You see, I was just explaining it in another video. You see how they have this whole discussion over foundational Black Americans and how they want to delineate themselves and categorize them. Each type of people group, right? Well, Justin, you can't just assume yourself to be in my group. You're not a part of the Black Jewish group. You're white. You're part of the white Jewish part, out of life, out of creation. A white Jew, Justin. Just like how you post that fake video, and I know it was just you posted that fake video because you're remote viewing me and my family. That's the reason why you posted it. You posted the picture. Some black guy wearing his had his head covered. I guess he was stranded. And guess what? He had the Star of David chain on his chest, right? And what does that represent? That's the real face of what a Black Jewish masculine looks like, Justin. You better recognize. You even posted it on your fake channel, what the real Black Jew looks like. Do you have the energy of a real Black Jew? No, you don't. So stop trying to assume yourself to be us. You're not us. FO yourself. You're not an FBA. Okay, we're using American terminology here in the United States. We got SB 437, and you need to separate yourself and go back to your Jewish side. Why don't you sit in Hollywood, Justin, and talk about your Holocaust? Go talk about what happened in Turkey. You shouldn't be in Hollywood talking about what black Jewish people went through, because it wasn't what you went through. It wasn't what your ancestors went through. And you sure as well shouldn't be talking about what I went through. I'm the Black Jewish female side. You shouldn't be talking about what we went through in the past. You can't put yourself in our categories. Don't call yourself a Black Jew and don't call yourself a female Black Jew. You can't do that in this lifetime. United States of America said no. The foundational Black Americans here in the United States of America, they said no. The Supreme Court of the United States, they said no, Justin. You can't just call yourself whatever and then walk around trying to assume yourself to be whatever you want to be. No. The laws are changing and you need to stop. Stop trying to put yourself in my category. Enough is enough. He needs to stop. You're trying to sit around and play spiritual warfare with somebody who is of higher ranking than you. You already know that you overstepped your boundaries. And at this point, you can't even say to anyone that you don't care. You actually have to care. You cannot be in West Hollywood saying that you don't care. You can't be doing that. The law says you can't say that you don't care. And if you really don't care, then you need to be stripped of your title and step down. Step away from Hollywood. That's what you need to do. That's the next step. Since you don't know how to stop. It's hard as people, man. Yeah, man. People need to calm down. People like Justin, he needs to calm down with his mind. With your narcissism, you need to calm down with that. God ain't playing with that one, eh? I keep telling him to stop. He comes from this weird generation, that Pisces illusionist. You know what an illusion is? Someone who's been walking around faking it for way too long. Take off that mask and show your real face in regards to who you are. If you want to stand in front of God, you better stand in front of God with your face, your real face and your real energy. You can't be us. That's done. It might have been something that you were striving to become, but you still ain't it. When it all comes down to everything, what are you, Justin? Return to sender, Justin Bieber. You're from Turkey, and you need to return back to your Turkish energy, your Greek energy. That's the energy that you belong to. That's where your face comes from. Did you come out of a black woman's womb? If you don't want to call just like some foundational Black Americans here, if they don't want to call themselves African, if they don't believe in the first mothers, leave the situation alone. No, you can't be racist against that. That's still a truth. But it comes down to what you believe in and what is the actual truth. You cannot put yourself on some fake delusional pedestal trying to pretend as if like you're know-it-all. You think you're infinite, Justin. You never were. Where is the work? First of all, when it comes to culture, we're talking about cultural context here. Where is it? Where is the work? Now you want to try to associate yourself with India? Where's the work? What are you singing about? You were here in West Hollywood. Why are you singing that we want to go sing in front of Indian people? For what? For what? You're a scam. You're a con artist, Justin. The energy needs to match. But and you know what he did that time when he went to India, and then he went and sang for $10 million in front of a girl. Her name was Anat. That's my name. That's not your name. That's not your energy, Justin. How dare you interfere with other people's spirit, the essence of someone else's spirit, which is my spirit. How dare you interfere with who I am in this reality? He's so obsessed with me as a body. Justin, I'm here telling these truths on the internet to get him to stop. And remind yourself every single time when you wake up, and every single time you want to go and do a ritual against me, every single time you're trying to do something wicked against her and sacrifice my life, remind yourself that you're not me and you'll never be me in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how much you want to go online with your little fake mouth and your fake videos and your fake personas, Justin. At the end of the day, go look yourself in the mirror. Remind yourself that you'll never be me in this life. Do you hear me? You'll never, ever, 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 ever stop dreaming about becoming me, Justin. You'll never be me. Never, ever. Go be yourself. You're not me. I have to speak these things because it's hatred and it's racism. And you need to stop with this form of trying to colonize my being when it comes to my body. Are you sick in your head? The only person who has mental health issues is Justin Drew Bieber. I told you need to step off when it comes to you playing illusion or playing with me. Look how many years you've been doing this to my life, and you need to stop. Stop telling people in Hollywood that you're me, because you're not me. And you know for a fact that God didn't ordain you to be me in this reality. What the hell is wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you, boy? When are you going to stop with this? You keep running from shape-shifting all over the place in my energy. When are you going to stop? When are you going to stop? Stop having conversations about who I am in West Hollywood. Stop doing that. Stop trying to sacrifice my life, Justin. Look how many years you've been doing this. To my life, I am one person. You are not me. How many more times? How dare you interfere with spiritual matters? You can't see there was a Hurricane Melissa, that just occurred in Jamaica, and you turned around with your two-faced self, saying about how you don't care. Don't you ever call yourself Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. Don't you ever come on national television talk about how you don't care about Jamaica, but then you're still trying to play like us. Guess what, Justin? You can't play being a West Indian in India. You can't play that game. Do you hear me? What you're trying to project out in society when it comes to you playing with spiritual matters, it's a complete lie. You are false. No, you are not West Indian. Why are you going to someone else's country pretending that you're West Indian when you're not West Indian? It has to make sense, right? You think I wouldn't take a trip to China and then lie and say, oh, I'm Chinese? Because people would look me in my face and they'd be like, well, yeah, we know that you're not Chinese because you don't look Chinese. So what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Oh, so you want to pretend like you're me? Is that why you want to go over there and sing, Justin? Because you want to pretend? Get out of here, Pisces, you and your fake self. You fake fish. You belong in the sewer. You're so fake. Tired of this clown, man. I'm tired of you, Justin Bieber. Stop telling people in Hollywood, California, that you are me. You're not a black Jew. What category am I in? I'm in the category of female. Take a step forward. I'm in the category of black. Take another step forward. Whatever else category are you in, miss? I'm Jewish. Great. Take a step even more forward. Okay? So Justin Bieber, what category are you in? Are you Jewish? Yeah. Okay, Justin, you're Jewish. Justin, are you a female? No. Okay, Justin, take a step back. Justin, are you black? No. Take another step back, Justin. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Don't put yourself in my category. Don't. Okay, so guess what? I can call myself a foundational black Jewish woman. I guess I can call myself that. Are you a foundational black Jew, Justin? No, you're not. Take a step way, way back. Way back, Justin. When it comes to even like civil laws, which included Jewish people, Justin. So guess what? Should you be the one talking smack about me and pretending that you're me, playing this persona of me in West Hollywood? Obviously you shouldn't be. So why are you doing it? The law of the United States of America said you're not supposed to do it. So why are you doing it? Because you don't care? Well, you're supposed to be charged. Guess what? That's one charge against Justin Bieber. Okay, what's the second charge? Well, Justin Bieber was born in 1994. He was born in March. Yeah, I know he's that fake Pisces, right? So, okay, if he's born in March and another person was born in January, why are you trying to assume yourself to be born another month, Justin, when we know you were born in January? Oh, okay, so that's a form of identity theft? Pretty much. Oh, okay, so that's another charge against Justin Bieber. Identity theft. Yeah, he's lying. He thinks he was born 10 years ahead of himself. That's how much theft is coming out of his mouth. In 2025, he thought he was 10 years ahead. When the truth of it is that you are 10 years behind, Justin. You were born in 1994. Count from 1994, 10 years. So, okay, so knowing that, then all he would know in this lifetime would be from 1994 10 years forward. Yeah, pretty much. So Justin doesn't really know anything that occurred back in 1970s and 1980s unless he was actually there or he was actually taught, right? Yeah, pretty much. But he's too ignorant and stupid and he doesn't care about anything because he represents recklessness, right? You don't represent education, Justin. You don't. You don't represent anything smart. You represent stupid. And that's why you cannot call yourself me. Don't you dare put yourself. He wants to act like he was the one that obtained the diploma or the degree. He thinks that he was the one that actually worked on the job and in the 9 to 5 for the last 10, 15 years. You think you have that type of experience behind your belt? Guess again, fool. Guess again, fool. Stop telling people that you're me, loser. You lost, Justin. Get off of my neck, Justin. Stop telling the whole world that you have my communication when it's clear as well. Who did the work? My ancestry did the work, not your ancestry. And that's done. You're a wicked wannabe colonizer and God gonna charge you. The Most High is done with you, Justin Bieber. I am done with you too. You are a wicked old satanic wretched soul. And look how many years I've been telling you on the internet to let this situation go and stop trying to act as if you're me on the internet. And you would not stop in West Hollywood, would you? Would you ever stop? Would you ever just close your mouth and just focus on who you are in this reality? But you still want to keep going on. You still don't have no respect. My country had a hurricane and you're sitting around still trying to do spell work on me. You are a wicked soul. God's gonna charge you. You need 100 charges. Completely sick of you. Stop watching me. Stop remote viewing me. Stop hacking my phone. Stop trying to follow my footsteps every day in this whole damn reality, Justin. I am not your inheritance. Who told you that? Because I know for a fact God didn't tell you that. God would never allow someone like you to come and follow me. I know that God wouldn't do that to my life. You still sit around all butthurt, all because what? Over something that didn't occur in Canada. And you should have still had enough sense to know for a fact why it didn't happen. Why it didn't happen, Justin? It's because you're too stupid and you're selfish and you're a racist and all you want to do is try to live off of other people's stuff. And you need to get the hell out of my life and get the hell out of my energy. Get away from me. There's no work. You cannot say that you are a certain person. You can't say that you are part of a certain kind of occupation. You don't have any work behind it. Stop trying to pose yourself up to be a certain way when we can see for a fact you are not who you say you are. You're not a doctor. You're not a lawyer. You're not a politician. You're not a nurse. You're not a teacher. You're not a scientist. You're not, all you're doing is singing some songs that black people made up. It's shit that black people did, Justin. Go back to your own. Go find your own. That's enough of you taking things that don't belong to you. You're sitting around hacking. I have my own kids and my own ancestry to take care of, Justin. In my own energy. Get away from me. You are evil. You lied so much about who I am in this reality. There's no truth that ever came out of your mouth. Nothing. Just sit around there. Oh, she did this and it's all manipulation. Every single thing you said about someone who don't even know. It was all manipulation. All because you wanted your own way. Well, guess what, you ugly narcissist? It's over. I kept telling you I've been nice to you enough, not nice enough. Stay out of my energy. And I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't you ever stop talking about me in West Hollywood. Stop doing that. These are serious times. You don't care you don't care, Justin. You don't care about the Jamaican people. You don't care about the black Jews. Then why you still trying to hold on to my energy, Justin? Of course you care about us. And that's why you need to return back every single thing that you stole. Everything that you talked about, my information was not your information. And you had no right to use my information in West Hollywood without my consent. Did I consent for you to go and hack my phone? No. Return back my money. My information is my money. Return it back, Justin Bieber. I don't care about you. I sit there mad because God ordained me to be prime minister how many years ago? That's what he's pissed about. Because you can't be prime minister? That's what you're upset about? What is it? That's not your destiny. Understand that. Who God ordained to be prime minister for the last 10, 20 years, Justin, that had nothing to do with you. And you had no right to be sitting on national television telling people about who I am. Stop doing that, you wicked wretch. You're jealous of me. Stop telling people how you're jealous. Move on with your life. Go find something else to do. Stop talking about who I am. I'm under no obligation to serve you in this reality. I don't even have a piece to even sleep on my bed without Justin Bieber doing spell work on me. Huh? Why you keep doing that for? And then you have your dad talking about Twitch and everything. You didn't come from my household. What was your mother? Your mother was on the street selling herself. I was working. Obviously, you weren't doing the same thing that we were doing. Where we were, you weren't there. Stop trying to flip the story and trying to lie to society as if like you were a good person, Justin. When we all can see, everybody knows you were a bad person and everybody knows you did bad things. Tell the truth for a change. Tell the truth and go back to who you are. You cannot lie anymore. Stop lying. Tired of this clown. Yo, you need a good cuss out over there in West Hollywood still. This kid, you're disrespecting the Most High. You need a good cuss out. We are grown adults. We went to work. We worked. When I say we worked, we worked. You ever meet some people in this lifetime that worked? What was Justin Bieber doing? Sitting around pretending like he's all entitled, talking shit about people who are working, who did the work. Get out of my life, you wicked, jealous, soulless, narcissistic pig. You're jealous because you were lazy back in the day. You're jealous because you don't have brains, Justin. That's what you are. How dare you sit around there doing spell work on my life? How dare you? Get away from me. Working so hard in my lifetime. It's what I accomplished. No, you can't take credit for what I did. What did I do in the past? I was taking care of my household, Justin, like any grown adult would do. And what were you doing? You were playing around with Diddy. Get out of my life. This clown don't think I don't see him in the spirit. That's the whole thing. You think you can hide? So you want to run around and go take a flight to India now, Justin? Why don't you come and face the person that you've been causing harm to? Why don't you ever face me in this reality, Justin? Come tell me to my face that you don't like me. Come and say it. Come tell me that you're jealous of me. You need to apologize to society, and you need to apologize in Hollywood, and you need to apologize to the Jamaican people. Apologize to the black tribe of Judah, coming all the way from Israel, Justin. You need to apologize to us. And don't you ever come in our lane ever again. You hear me? Don't you dare. I don't care about him. I don't care about you. Why should we care? We don't care, Justin. I don't care about you or your wife in Hollywood. We don't care. You cannot use my information. Tell that clown Justin Bieber he cannot use my information in Hollywood. Tell Justin Bieber he cannot use my information to make money for himself. It's over. Done with you. Come face me, Justin. You need to face the person who you are harming. Come face me in this reality, Justin. Come look me in my face and come tell me you don't like me. That's one thing you need to do. There's no point in you sitting around, running around all this universe, hiding from the person that you're violating. You need to come and face the person who you are causing oppression. Come and look me in my face. The same person you're trying to oppress. Come look me in my face, you racist. You must think God is playing right now. Yo, I'm pissed off, man. It's what I'm right here in West Hollywood, and it's what I'm seeing in the spirit, Justin Bieber. Stop telling people that you're me. Where is the energy in the spirit coming from? It's coming from me. It's not coming from Justin Bieber. When are you going to stop? Stop it. Go back to your ancestry. You're from Turkey. Go back where you came from. You are violating me. Get out of my energy. Leave my life. Stop telling people that you're me. Stop doing spell work